someone struggling with bloating can try to look into is whether you have any sensitivity to FODMAPs. So FODMAPs are fermentable carbohydrates that they will always be fermentable, but some people are more sensitive to the effect of this fermentation because these carbohydrates are more fermentable in your gut than other type of carbohydrates. So what happens is if you have a low tolerant threshold for certain FODMAPs, you will experience more bloating, more gas, or even diarrhea, or very uncomfortable GI symptoms coming from a consumption of these FODMAPs. Again, each FODMAP or each carbohydrate will have a specific tolerance threshold that is very individual to you. Let's talk about lactose, for example. If you have a bit of lactose, but this is your threshold and your lactose consumption doesn't go beyond this threshold, you will be able to have lactose and have no issues. But let's say you consume a larger glass of milk and you pass this threshold. What happens is that now your tolerance threshold went beyond and you start experiencing symptoms like perhaps you get a diarrhea or you get a very terrible bloating. So it is all dose dependent with certain carbohydrates. So again, is one of the strategies we work with patients is to do a food diary and try to identify, or like a FODMAP challenge, where you pretty much do, it's kind of an elimination diet, but it's very short-lived. It's very short-term to investigate which of the foods that you're consuming are making you get to these symptoms, and perhaps play with the dosing rather than eliminating, or whether eliminating it completely resolves the issues.